Boom, boom, boom. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Is everything coming through? Check 1, 2. Just getting set up here, guys. Shortly here. Make sure the audio is good. Good. Sounds like it's good. All right. What are we looking at here? I don't want to look at this. Oh, look at this. This is what I want to look at. Okay. That's what we came here to see. Got a treat for you today, guys. Just spent the weekend on the beautiful Sunshine Coast. It was quite amazing. Saw northern lights, amazing night sky due to no less light pollution. And it was just a beautiful weekend all in all to celebrate a friend of ours, a group of ours, a community of ours, really. Well, I should say their community. I was lucky enough to be a part of it. They accepted me into their community, and I appreciate it. It was nothing but good energy, positive vibes, and love, and it was amazing. And so, we'll drop a little record for you. Let's get into the intro here, and then we'll drop the record. And listen to some Mindle Beach today while we talk about the charts. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Why does that keep popping out? I don't want to see that. I got to change that hotkey. All right. Hey, folks. Welcome back to Surely Sound Studio. My name is Martin. You can call me Marty. This is my show. So let's go. What do we expect to see over the next week or so? I don't know, but we're going to find out by looking at the charts, because the charts will tell us what to expect. So let's get into it. But before we do that, I'm going to drop the needle on this record player over here. All right. Let's see what the volume is like for this. Hopefully we don't get a copyright strike. Dropping records. It's pretty sick though. This is the first time I've streamed a record, which is cool because the record player is hooked into the sound system, so it should work. But this is Mindle Beach. I'll show you the album cover.
Your soul screaming out, your pain was loud. In the final hour, but I trust you now.
Mindle Beach.
It's better for me anyhow.
My boys hooked me up with number.
Grind it down until your fingers blend.
That's right, baby.
And it
Let's go. 4-2 is way better than 6-7.
But we'll never not be proud.
Congrats on the 6-7 kid, though. He's done pretty well for himself. Okay, so just gonna let that play in the background. It's good stuff, though. So nice. It's a great record. Playing at Lucky Bar in Victoria, December 5th. I think there might be a couple tickets left, but last I heard there wasn't very many. So if you're interested in checking these boys out, I highly recommend them. They're in Victoria. This week, Friday, December 5th, Lucky Bar. Be there. Be there, be there, be there, be there. Or they say be there, be square, because that's true, because Lucky Bar is a rectangle, so either rectangle or square. What you gonna be? Who's you gonna choose? What are you gonna choose? Alright, let's get into the charts while the boys are just serenading us. So, let's see. Oh man, it's been good. It's been good. We had this trend. Clear. Look at that, like just giving it to you. And then we play around here until coming on and holding, as well as we started doing this. So we're seeing a nice, like a threatening structure build here. It hasn't quite broken, it's just threatening. And we've got multiple structures building while this one's threatening. This was juicy. This right here, I went long, no stop loss. Like I don't even care, because I knew that it was gonna do this a bit, and I was like, I'm not getting shaken out of this. Long, no stop loss right in here, high volume node. Look at that. And before, I mean, even still, but before there was an inefficiency. There still is an inefficiency. It's funny how this inefficiency was filled by this inefficiency. So we'll talk about that in a bit. But this was hard to take this one. Oh man, beauty. 90 to, or 87 to 90, 87 basically. So my entry was a tad high, and I knew it too, because I was like, I knew we were gonna get shaken around here a bit because it's gonna shake out the high leverage, but I was okay with it. So my entry was about there, a little higher, and then we longed and we closed up at what, 90,000. So I closed a little premature. I did take profits, and my final take profit was up here. So my average exit was around what, right about here. So I mean, that was awesome. It's a good time. It's good for the bags. And then we saw this, and I was looking for a potential swing fail of these highs, which we got. And I didn't hop. I was looking at the charts when this happened too, but I was like, I wanted to see, since we were on top of this POC, I wanted to see maybe like a little bit more of a consolidation up here, a little bit more of the volume fill. But that was it, I guess. And then we were stuck underneath, and I was like, okay, well, now we're looking for short. And then of course it's Saturday, so we're gonna wait to see how it plays out. So Sunday we were back again. We started to push, and we got rejected. Massive bearish divergence. Clear weakness here. There's nothing more bearish than a failed bullish move, and there's nothing more bullish than a failed bearish move. Okay, so like this is like, a lot of people are probably like, oh, cup and handle, baby, cup and handle, we're going to the moon. And it is rounding. It was looking okay. It was looking okay up until this candle right here. Okay, like slant, like that's denied. You got denied. That's clear denial right there. And then we get stuck under the POC, and then we break structure. Boom, 100x short. Go it. And then it's funny because I was actually riding the car with the boys over dropping off at the airport, and I was like, oh boys, I'm hopping in a short right here. And we've been talking about all this stuff all weekend, finances and economics, and of course all that stuff. Talking about trading, but I wasn't interested in taking any trades because I don't want to be focused on that. When we were getting ready to leave, and I was charting early Sunday morning, looking at this happening while I was laying in bed in the morning, and I was kind of just like, oh, I actually, looking at the sunrise, man, it was amazing. So nice. Saw the northern lights at like 3 in the morning, and then saw the sunrise like a few hours later. Yeah, it was amazing. I slept for like 2-3 hours, you know, that's all you need, and the charts are calling, so you got to get up and get to business. It was great. I slept in a little bit this morning, so I got probably 6 or 7 hours. So good for the week now. Good for a good week. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a good week. There's going to be some price action this week, I'll tell you that for sure. But anyways, we're still in the short. We took profits at this POC, and I think I took some more profits down here. I haven't touched it since. It's basically 75% of that trend trade is closed. The rest of it's moon bag. Stop is up here in profit. So it's a guaranteed winner. You let it ride, and we're looking for the next one. So where's that short? 91.7, short 20x from 91.5, right? So that was, yeah, like right at the POC. Like as soon as we lost it, and this is confluence right here. Confluence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull the trigger, baby. Smash down the door. That is what's happening right here. So you gotta, when the market allows you to, you take the money. We're not chasing trades. We're not chasing the market. We're trapping the market. We're waiting for the market to show us what it wants to do, and then we're capitalizing when we see it. How many trades a day? Depends. Never the same amount. Never even an average. If there's no price action, like this is a Saturday, why would you trade that? There's no trade to be had here, right? So that's one of the things that I do want to push to most people. If you are looking to get into trading, you're not going to get trades on Saturday. And that's the unfortunate thing is that most people like that are getting into trading have to work a full-time job still, so like they really only have Saturday or maybe Sunday to like really dive in. But it sucks because nothing happens on Saturdays. So I mean, you can do research, you can read about things, you know, but as far as it comes to actual trading on a Saturday, like you can go back, find your Saturdays. They all look like this. You will see less than a 1% range of Bitcoin. That's nothing for Bitcoin, right? And even over the holidays and years past, we've seen weeks of consolidation like this because no one's working, right? Even though Bitcoin's open 24/7, the traditional markets are what move it now, and we know that institutions are what move it now. Retail's out. Retail's done. They quit. They have been beaten and beaten and beaten, and they quit. And it's funny because they gave up so easy. I thought it was going to take a little bit more to shake retail out of this market, but I think, looking at me, like they did their job. So that's actually a really bullish sign. I don't, however, think that last low was the low and that we're going up from here. It would make a lot more sense to me for us to go lower, a fair bit lower, over the next year or so. But what would make more sense is us. Remember, we drew this box last week, right? So this green box is what I expect us to stay in for some time. You know, we'll deviate above the high maybe and come back in, deviate below low, come back in. And that's when we're going to be looking for longs and looking for shorts. It's okay. So I mean, arguably we can take longs and shorts in the box along the way. If we see signs and confluence, then sure. But ultimately, we're not going to be trying to chase every little move along the way because everything moves up and down, and everything moves in the up and downs, up and down and up and down and up and down. And in the up and downs, you zoom out even more, up and down, up and down, down. It's the same thing over and over again on a big scale as well as a small scale. Micro, macro, okay? It's the same shit. So there's a good chance that, how's my connection here? Why'd that go away? What? Oh, that is over here. What's over here? Oh, YouTube. There it is. There it is. Sorry, folks. Got so many windows. Not enough screens. I need more screens. I only got 4 screens. It's not enough. I only got one screen with 2 things on it because it's big enough. But anyways, that's just it, man. Once you get into the liquidity, you need more liquidity. Once you get into the screens, you need more screens. It's a trap, folks. It's a trap. Oh, man. But anyways, as far as price action goes, this week, I will be looking to long if we come back up and then we hold this area as support. So we need to get back up and see, 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 higher low, and then we'll look to long back up into the inefficiency because we clearly have inefficiency right here. Clear as day, right? That's inefficiency, and it didn't even freaking fill over here. So this area is our area of interest for the week, and what we'll be looking to do is long back up into it in the short term, and then ultimately look for shorts after or from the reaction that we see from this box. Okay, so once we're up in here, we're going to be or probably if we're in a long, we're going to be looking to take profits, and we're going to be looking for shorts and rejections and clear break of structure. We're going to be looking for some sort of structure to be made, whether it's up and then this, and then we start to roll over, break of structure. And then we're going to be looking for shorts to take us down to Looks like we're okay, so that's good. Thanks for that, boys. Thanks for letting us stream your music. It's really good stuff, and it's close to my heart, and will be for my entire existence on this place that we were at. So yeah, so like as far as price action goes, I mean, I guess let's go long term. Let's zoom out, because the question is Bitcoin, is this over for Bitcoin? Because look at this, we're way zoomed in, right? We're so zoomed in right there. You can't get you gotta, funny thing. Okay, so a lot of people get chopped up, and it's because they zoom in so much, right? And if you zoom in, you don't get the right perspective, right? For instance, how many fingers am I holding up? Can you see? Can you see how many fingers I'm holding up? Right? You can't, because it's too zoomed in. How about now? How many fingers am I holding up? You see it? Right? That's how it works. You gotta zoom out to realize what you fuck. So, we're gonna do that because I don't like it. Oh man. Settle down, bro. Alright, so what I see happening the next year, it's over for Bitcoin. It's over. Absolutely over. It's not over. It's literally just beginning. It's great though. It's great. It's a great time to be paying attention. And that's another thing, like all retail seems to be getting shaken out. But it's like, man, this is the best time to pay attention. Actually quite glad that there was the amount of people asking me about this weekend, because I networked huge. I met so many people, and everybody's into not being poor. So it's pretty sweet, and I'm very happy to share everything that I possibly can. I have time for anybody that needs it and is interested. I am also interested. I love talking about this. I love creating more positive energy in the world, in the universe, and just getting out as much as I possibly can to try and enlighten and brighten everybody's day, everybody's life, everybody's way. Let's go. So this is kind of, I think we were talking about this before, this is kind of where I see us in the cycle, right? So we had, some pretty good pumps, but this, and by the way, this is 2021. This is the last time we were in a similar scenario with Bitcoin, after it moving up a ton, and then we consolidate. We're just maturing, right? Okay, so just to zoom out again, we are now up here. And this is logarithmic chart, so it might not look that much higher, but it is over 100% higher. It got over 100% higher, right? Because this is only 60s that we went up to 120, 100%. So if you bought the top last cycle and didn't sell, then you could have still doubled your money. Okay, that has to be. Yes, you know what I mean. It's so important that I can't even come up with a word for it. Okay, it needs to be paid attention to. Let's go along with that. But anyways, a lot of hype. A lot of people are saying that we didn't see euphoria, but I mean, I don't know what you were looking at. ETFs, Sailor, BlackRock buys, like Fidelity's in. We're going to, like, dude, euphoria was totally there. It's all over the mainstream media. Like, I don't know. This is here, by the way, like what we've seen over the last 6 months, what I'm talking about right now. There was clear euphoria distribution, right? So that's not only euphoric in the news, it's clear distribution. High, not as high of a high, but higher, and then just a little bit. This is pure manipulation. We talked about this. And then lower, and then there we go. It's like the break of structure, and the same thing happened there. Break of structure. Same thing happens. Small time frames, large time frames. It's all the same. So what I am reading from the charts right here, and what I expect to see from the charts right here, based on the charts right here in the future, as well as based on other things, but mostly you only really need the charts and have efficiency be filled. So there's a good chance that the top is in, I've been saying it since October 6th. Like it was that pump was a clear sign of manipulation. And that is the one last shakeout to get rid of the high leverage shorts before going down. Very quick move to the upside, followed by a very quick move to the downside. That's how they get those shorts out, scare everybody, and continue on. Okay, that's how the market moves. Similar thing here. It's on a, get out, bearish divergence, and we go down. Okay, so we've gone down. We've been wrecked. Like 30% drawdown from the top. Everybody is beat. Retail is leaving. It is over, right? But then we talked about Lachetier's principle last week, and it has to do with chemistry mostly, but it works in the universe just in general. Once we have any force in one direction, too much is going to be just met with neutral general force to come back to base, no matter what. So when you're dealing with chemicals, too much heat, it wants to cool down. You cool it too much, it wants to get back to base, right? It's a simple thing with water. Water at room temperature is water. If you get it cold, it turns into ice. You put it back into room temperature, it's going to melt back into water. So when you see something like we did last couple weeks, there's going to most likely be somewhat of relief. And that's why I drew this green box, because I believe there's a good chance that we just do this same type of thing that we did here over here. So how long was this? We broke into this range in January 2022, and we didn't break out of the range until May. January, February, March, April, May. 5 months of sideways price action, essentially. Lots of good trading in there, though. Lots of good trading. That's why we become traders, because we can capitalize whether the price is going up or down or sideways, which is even better. So here we go. 5 months. We broke in up here at November, middle of November. So where's 5 months? November, December, January, February, March, April. April would be 5 months. February, March, April. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, man. I just wanted to do this. March, April. And, we could actually drag this up a bit, because in that last box, we came and retested previous support, which we see in here. So longs are still in play. We still have lots of inefficiency to fill. Let's zoom out so we can get some more volume on the chart. Long term, though, right? So look, just expect us to have to spend some time in this sideways range. And all we can really do in this sideways range is sit here and fill these inefficiencies until potentially coming down and filling this inefficiency down here. Because once we start to zoom out, we see that there were certain zones that were left behind. There's a big one right here. Big one. Right, like that is a big one. Big area of interest down here at $69,000, $70,000. After playing in this range for 4, 5, 6 months, it could be a while. It would make sense for us to come down here and then sort of have this area, previous support, turn into resistance, and then maybe test this box for a while, and then probably lose that box and come down and test a high volume node down here. And what we would like to see is a quick wick, which the exact same, basically want to see the opposite of this. We want to see a big dump that's corrects pretty quickly and violently, showing signs of strength. And we want to see a lot of longs getting wrecked, and then because they don't want to pay them on the way up, and then we can carry on and do the same old thing we've been doing over and over again, right? I think the record stop. Let's flip the record. Flip the record. We're flipping the record. Yeah, it's the one thing you got to do about these records. You got to flip them. That AI music. love this song. Fire. It's probably loud. It's probably too loud. Sorry, I got my volume really quiet. What a tune. What a tune. But yeah, ultimately, who's to say, right? Who's to say what's going to happen? We could actually, let's go look at the Fear and Greed. She's in here. And actually, liquidation map is a good one to check too. I haven't even looked at this morning. Let's refresh. What do we got going on? Not zoomed in right now. Not too worried about taking anything right away. I'm looking for longs until I see better structure. And we're already short, so we're just chilling. We're gonna play some Golden Tea later for sure. We're gonna get live with the Golden Tea. I have a couple rounds of Golden Tea today. I had a good couple weeks. Pretty satisfied with where I'm sitting right now, so no stress. Absolutely no stress. Except for the computer won't load. Come on! Oh my God! Don't be a trader, folks. The emotional roller coaster is crazy. I'm just kidding. Completely joking. Can't have any emotions in being a trader. All statistics, all logistics. You get emotional in trading. You get emotional at all. Crap. If you can't handle watching yourself lose like $1,000 in 5 seconds, so yeah, we're building some liquidity down here. Obviously, there's some longs coming in, but still, like, geez, lots of shorts. Lots of people shorting on the weekend. So, lots of people shorting on the weekend and lots of people adding to those shorts on the weekend, like on this recent drop. So, more reason to come fill the inefficiency. More reason to come fill the inefficiency. So we will be looking for a gain of structure here. Look for something and potentially look up for a shoot up to 90K again, maybe. That'd be nice. Up during the week, we might come back up to 90K. I know it's crazy, man. Sometimes I make these calls and I'm like, yeah, this might happen by Friday, and it happens. Everything I say happens in one day. Sometimes price action just happens like that, but you never really expect that it's going to happen like that. I just want to listen to this music. It's so good. I used to have long hair. I used to rock the fuck out of it. Rocked it so hard it fell out. I gotta get a wig, just so I can wear wigs at shows, so I can rock it hard. If you want to find me at the show, I'm the guy that's front row. Front row. You want to find me at the show, I'm the guy that's front row. Rock it hard. Brass Camel's coming to town too. I don't know if the show's announced. They let me know. I don't know, so I'm not going to announce it, but Brass Camel's coming to Victoria soon. Let's go! Just so y'all know. Brass Camel's coming to town. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Fear and Greed. That's what we're going to look at. Where are you, Fear and Greed? I know you had it somewhere. Should be at the top. Options. Liquidation. It starts with an F. Where is it? Is it? Oh my God. Did it change too? I turned on my computer this morning and YouTube had a whole new layout. I'm like, YouTube, why? Why do you do that? Oh, it's going to be better. What? Maybe. It's not better today, though, because I got to refigure it out. Why would you do that to me? All categories. Crypto, Fear and Greed. Wow, that was freaking brutal. You guys use the search bar last resort, right? So let's see. Still in the fear. Still in the green. Still in the green. Which technically means you could start DCAing. I haven't yet. Haven't started DCAing yet. You know what's funny is I have on this chart, I believe, my DCA zone. This was put on here from back after this pump to fill this inefficiency. And of course it's still there. And we have tapped back into it, but not exactly what I want to see. Let's see with this inefficiency down here. Not exactly what I want to see before I start DCAing, but I mean, if today's your first day to Bitcoin, welcome to the rest of your life. In a few years, you are going to be very glad you made that decision. Make sure you stay patient, stay vigilant though, and ultimately stay aware. Do not lose attention, because things can happen very fast. And always understand what could possibly happen and be ready for multiple scenarios. So, I was thinking about this morning. I might just do this, because I think once we broke this zone here, kind of took the DCA zone out of the picture, because I only would have DCA'd again if we got rejected and came back. Then that would have made more sense to DCA, because then we would leave inefficiency up top for higher prices. But since we've pretty much got everything filled up here, for the time being, there's really not too much reason to go and take these all-time highs for a while. Like, it could be a year, just saying that. Of course, nothing I do or say should be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm just a guy on YouTube that plays golden tee and sleeps in a studio. So take it as you will. But yeah, I mean, like, ultimately fundamentals are still strong for Bitcoin. It'd be very nice to see the investment market switch just to Bitcoin, because then everybody would get rich and people would be able to afford houses, and the housing, like, because the housing market right now is the investment market. Everybody is commercial real estate, apartment buildings, like that's where investments are right now, all in real estate. So it's crushing the people who are trying to buy a home to live in. For families that were wanting to buy a home, you're crushed by investors, investment bankers, investment firms. They're not only trying to do it as a single person, but they're all pooling their money together and buying everything they can, because it's been going up because of the past performance, right? So Bitcoin is the threat to the past performance of the housing market. And it would actually be very, very good to see Bitcoin crush the housing market, because then anybody that has a steady paying job and makes, $80,000 a year combined, which sounds low, and it kind of is low, but you should be able to afford a house with combined income of under $100,000. Like, the fact that you need the amount of money that you need per month to buy a house right now, it's called inefficiency. Okay, so when we have inefficiency, we look to seek balance, and right now we see major inefficiency. There's no balance that's going to be seeking anytime. There's no balance in what's happening right now. So we are looking to seek balance hard right now. Hard. People are sleeping around 7-Eleven, and it's just, the drug problem's getting worse. Nothing's getting better. It's because people's way of life is getting poorer. So they become accepted into that lifestyle, born into that lifestyle, and don't understand that there's potential for change, because they don't understand money. Plain and simple. Education about money, if everybody had it, the world would be a utopia. The world is corrupt right now, and they don't want you to know about money. They want you to be a worker so that you can work for me and I can make money. Right? They don't want a generation of thinkers. They want a generation of workers, a nation of workers, or whatever, right? So you gotta, information's free nowadays. The internet has anything you need. I'm pretty sure you can challenge the bar. Don't quote me on that. But it's like, you can get yourself ready to become a lawyer simply if you spend time on the internet. And then, you're gonna have to go to some of those institutions, because of course that's all inner circle shit for the true paperwork. But ultimately, if you're good, you're good, and people don't care about a piece of paper or what it says. If you have results, if you show people results, that's all they need to see, because ultimately they don't want to have to do paperwork to try and figure out who they're going to go with for whatever they want to do. If the guy's looking to build a house, he's going to go around and look at the houses and be like, well, this isn't square, this isn't level, this is shit, I'm not going to hire this guy. Go to the next place, wow, this is amazing, perfect, and seamless, like, I'm going to hire this guy. Right? I don't really care did he go to carpentry school. I don't care if he's a journeyman. Does his work look good? Is it strong? Like, is it gonna be safe for my family? Like, whatever, right? Like, that's what's more important. Okay, actions speak louder than words. Product speaks louder than whatever the hell you went to school for. I am like so close to taking my kids out of school. It's a shame that they have to go. I mean, they love it. They got friends there, but it's like, as long as you understand that the traditional public education system is not going to provide real life financial skills for your kids, and credit and finance and all that type of stuff, and you teach that to them, then they'll be fine. Because I mean, I went to public school, and a lot of my successful friends went to public school. Like, it's not a huge deal, but you just have to understand that they're not there to really learn how to succeed in life. You go to public school to learn just a certain amount, and then that's about it. And then no more. And then they're just gonna bore you for like, it's ridiculous, because you pretty much learn most of that in the first like 6 years, maybe like 6-7 years, something like that. And the rest of it's just meant to keep you following in line. And everything gets more complicated, so you're getting smarter. But it's like, sure, but you're never gonna use 90% of that in the real world. So ultimately, you're not learning properly. They're teaching you what to learn. They're not teaching you how to learn. And then you get tossed into the world, and you don't know how to solve a problem on your own without doing long division or something, right? Like, you gotta understand. You gotta understand that they're only gonna do so much. As long as you take that into it and you fill in the blanks yourself, then you'll be fine. But ultimately, it's like living on a farm and homeschooling your kids sounds like a really good time. We'll see how it goes. I doubt the kids will ever let me do that, but that's okay. They're having fun. They're doing good. They'll be all right. I'm around them all the time, so I hope some of the things I talk about rubs off on them. I'm not gonna do it for them. I'll tell you that. And they know that too. So it's like, you want something, you got to get it. I'll help you get there, but I ain't doing it for you. Hell no. All right. We're looking at the fear and greed. Ba-na-na-na-na. Going down. Bitcoin, is it Bitcoin price? Yeah, it is. Going down. Yeah, I mean, we're in sort of an area like this where, we've dipped into it. We can come back into it again. There's a higher low. So we'll see. We'll see what's happening. I think I'm going to get out of here, though, guys. I just wanted to come on here for a quick stream and a quick rant because I missed yesterday. But our levels remain the same. Looking for some structure to build on the lower time frames. Looking for it to break or show signs of strength for a long or signs of weakness to add to shorts. Like I said, I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But it's a great time to pay attention, and if you would like to, you could always DCA. That's the best performing strategy over a long period of time for any asset. Any investment, continue to add to it yourself because you are providing 100% of the value to what you're investing into. So if you're putting $10 in a week, at the end of the week you got $70, right? So you are the one that's providing that value. Always remember, you can budget, you can get rich just by you doing your thing. Okay, you don't have to worry about, is this going to double my money or is this going to triple my money or whatever. It's like you're the one that's providing the value to earn that money in the first place. So that's, you really want to get rich, then you provide riches in value, and riches will come to you. So educate yourself and find a way that you can provide rich, worthy value. And then everything after that's gravy, man. Life is fantastic. It really is crazy. We live in heaven and hell in the same place. Some people have absolutely lived through hell every day, and they would love my bad days. And I am truly blessed, and I live in a heavenly utopia. It's amazing, and I'm so grateful for it every single day because I'm aware that could also be rug pulled at any moment. But Every day I wake up with a smile and a cup full of gratitude, and then drink my water, and we're doing good. Doing good. We're here for another day. Ready for another day, boys. We're almost made it through another year. December 1st today. Wow. Damn, what a year it was. Man, 2026 was probably one of my favorite years that I've had so far. I did a lot of fun things, and we still got another month to go, baby. I got more stuff lined up too. Oh man, we're getting into boarding season. Definitely took some profits on renting a house on the or whatever on the mountain. It's gonna be fucking sick. All right, guys. Well, make sure to like and subscribe and do all those fun things. I think I'm just gonna let some Mindle play out till this record's over. Because probably don't want to listen to me talk anymore, do you? And it looks like most everything's done for the day anyhow. So zoom into the 15. Oh, look at that red short. Okay, we're building something down here. Building something down here. It looks bearish as fuck. Build a little something. Build a little something. This looks horrific. It looks absolutely horrific. We need to get back up onto here and honestly get back up on show, and we need to flip this. I'm not longing. I am not longing. No longs to be had here, boys. Not until we get back up above this area here, and then we'll look to see the imbalance. This looks terrible. This looks like Leah, something like that. But of course, we will wait and be patient, because what we think does not matter. My opinion does not matter. The charts will give us the signs, and we will take them. We'll take them. We'll take them, and we will run. And we'll have a good day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mindle Beach. I recommend putting your opinions aside and learning how to think logically